Dakota Hudson, a right-hander out of Tennessee, will be the starting pitcher. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's really struggled lately. ERA over 5 in his last 3 starts, so he's going to have to really improve on that one. Too many base runners, too many hits, and too many walks. He needs to get off to a good start and maybe throw up a 0 in the first inning.
Left field, number 15.
Heading for the box. There you see the young star Yasiel Puig as we are ready for baseball.
Leading off tonight for San Francisco, the left fielder.
He's ready. Here's the and he takes ball 1. And fellas, we take a look at the Redbirds entering play here tonight. They come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, Matty, to expect to go through the course of a long season and just dominate every game, every team is just a foolish thought process. You're going to have these little hiccups throughout the course of the season. I think they keep you honest and keep you real and keep you on the attack. Let's see if they fight today.
2-0 now. Here it comes. The count now at 2-1. And our game time temperature this evening, a nice 74 degrees. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Now here's the pitch. Down the third baseline. DeYoung's got it. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Batting second.
And here's how the visiting San Francisco Giants line up in this one. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
One guy I'm a little worried about is Brandon Crawford. Look, they need his power to come back. There's no other way to say it. He has 0 home runs last month, and he hits in the middle of the order. They expect big things from him, and so am I. This team will not go anywhere unless he starts to get hot.
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
You hear that phrase, climb the ladder, all the time, and that's pretty much what he did right there. When you change the hitter's eye level with each pitch in that at-bat, it becomes very hard for him to adjust and put the bat on the ball. He made that strikeout look real easy.
And set up working the plate is Matthew Ross as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Well, D-Row, you better be ready to swing. With Matt Ross behind the dish, big zone.
Yeah, you know coming into this one.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Giants are down 1-2-3. Now the Cardinals will see what they can do. No score. Jeff Samardzija will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that is a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
So striding in, Tommy Edman. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now here it comes. In there, and it's 0-1. Guys, you take a look at the Giants as they begin play here tonight. They've run their win streak up to 6 in a row now, and they're really playing some inspired baseball.
Yeah, Matty, this is one of those special moments throughout the course of the season where everyone kind of looks around the clubhouse and takes stock. 6 in a row, you have a chance. chance to rattle off a 7th. You start saying, hey, maybe something special is going to happen this summer.
Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1 and 2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2. And this ball is popped up, drifting back behind the mound. And there's your first out of the inning.
Batting second, the shortstop, Colton Wong.
Colton Wong will stand in. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Wong is a guy that has a lot of speed, no doubt about that. And while that's certainly a weapon for him offensively, it could be argued that it benefits him just as much on the defensive side of the ball, given the position he plays.
And not only just speed, but first step quickness speed. He's able to track balls down that other guys cannot get to. And sometimes that's half the equation.
There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball. Three balls and a strike to the Cardinals shortstop. On deck, the powerful right-handed bat of Paul Goldschmidt. 1 out, nobody on. There's the good fastball, and he can't catch up. 3-2.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Hit down the third baseline. And this is right by Sandoval down the line. A fair ball. He'll get it into second. The tag, and he's nabbed trying for 2.
Well, clearly they challenged the guy they shouldn't have right there. He's got a missile launcher for an arm. So when he saw him trying to stretch a double, he unleashed one to cut him down. So probably won't be doing that again in this one. And
that brings up Paul Goldschmidt. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Now the 1-0.
2-0. Pretty easy takes to start out this at bat. None of those pitches were even close to the strike zone.
Samardzija's ready. Here it is on 2-0. And there's the first strike. 2-1.
The count 2-1.
And he comes back with a gorgeous slider there for strike 2. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3. Down in order go the Cardinals. We are still scoreless. Second inning set to go, and here now is Hanley Ramirez.
Leading off for the Giants, the first baseman, Hanley.
First pitch of the at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Back up the middle. And that finds its way through. A leadoff single for Ramirez.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
If you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Stepping in, Pablo Sandoval. He'll get to take his first cuts here. As a look, now the pitch.
That's the human element of the game right there. Umpires are going to miss a couple calls. It's the pitcher's ability to stay composed and grind that's going to make him successful today.
Good patience here from Sandoval. It's 2-0 now. Ramirez on at first, nobody out. 3-0 now.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
A strike, and it's 3-1.
Down to 3-1.
Slider bends into the middle of the strike zone, taken for a strike.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
3-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and they'll come all the way back from 3-0 to punch him out. One away. Now at the plate, Joey Rickard.
The center fielder, Joey Rickard.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Oh, 0-1 count, and the pitch. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike. No score here as we play inning number 2. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2. And that'll bring up Buster Posey. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. From the belt, kicks and deals. Popped up. And Goldschmidt will make the catch, and that ends the inning. No. Stepping into the box, Brad Miller. His past meetings with Samardzija. Small sample, a perfect 1-for-1.
Miller.
And too high with the cut fastball. It's 1-0 now. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Ripped down the first baseline. Oh, look at Ramirez. What a play.
A really nice play by the first baseman right there. 2 parts of this play. Does a great job of knocking it down with a dive, and then a good feed and a flip to the pitcher, just like you work on it in spring training. PFP, pitcher's fielding practice.
Digging in now, Paul DeYoung. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. And he lays off here, but it's a cold strike 1. A ball and a strike. The 1-1 home. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Heading after it is Rickard. And he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
Batting 6,
Yadi Molina digging in now, and he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Bottom of the second here with no score. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Down 0-2 to a guy with this much weaponry, 5 pitches he can go to, not looking good.
Heading out towards shallow right. Back goes Yastrzemski. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. Here's Brandon Phillips, and he's really been feeling it at the plate the last week or so. Definitely one player to keep your eye on right now. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike one. And this one misses to Phillips. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1. This is on the ground over to first. Fielded by Goldschmidt, and an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow! And with that, we give you a look here at what's happening in the race in the National League Central. So one gone here in the San Francisco third, and up next, the former Notre Dame wide receiver Jeff Samardzija. Oh, what a pitch to start the at-bat there. It's 0-1. Third inning, no score to this point. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Good back-to-back sliders right there. That just tells me that he feels really good about his breaking ball, and if he continues to have good command of that hard slider, he should continue to do well in this ballgame.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Giants pitcher. Slider laid off for a ball. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
I really liked that he gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
One after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Skied down the left field line, and this will wind up a foul ball. Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2.
That was a nasty sweeping slider right there. If he was able to just catch the back door a little bit, he would have picked up that backwards K.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. At the plate, Tyler O'Neill. He's hoping to break out of the slump he's been stuck in. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble.
Oh, dear.
He takes the turn and heads for second. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double. So he's into second base here with a double to begin the home third. And his total for the year puts him in 4th place on this St. Louis ball club. Here's Matt Carpenter, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. 0-1, here's the pitch.
That's a ball. Look out, 1-1.
And it's fouled away. A runner at second, nobody out. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
At the plate now, Dakota Hudson, as Samardzija will get ahead of him here with strike 1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Maybe too much break on the slider, 2-1.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. A good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Hoping to send him packing, pitch on its way. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside, 3-2. Good battle, count remains full. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And that'll slice just foul at the last moment. This is line to left. Into the slide, and he comes up with a great catch for the second out.
The right fielder, number 19, Tommy Edman.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
First offering on its way. Fouled away. Comes set, the 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Now a splitter, and he lays off a ball and a strike. And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2. Turned on, but it's wide of first and foul. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Got him swinging on the splitter that time, and with that, the side is retired. 1 left for the Cardinals. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. All set for the start of the 4th, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Brandon Crawford.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Swing and a miss on what should have been ball 3. Instead, the count goes to 2-1.
Don't expect too many more high fastballs in this one. He is known for his sinker, keeping the ball on the ground.
3 balls and a strike, the count to the Giants shortstop.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around the leadoff walk.
Hit back up the middle. And that gets on by. And Crawford's aboard to lead off with a single.
The right fielder, number 5, Mike Yastrzemski.
So now to the plate, Mike Yastrzemski, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1.
Hey, this is a perfect opportunity for them to get on the board right now. Leadoff man has done his job. Now the middle of the order gets their shot at the plate.
Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hasn't seen a heater yet in this at-bat. One might be coming right here.
The 2-1. Smoke the other way. High and deep to left. It's out of here. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Home run number 16 for him on the year as the Giants have taken a 2-0 lead.
Hey, I know we're not sitting up here with a crystal ball, but that swing right there, although in the middle innings, could be the deciding factor. And we could be looking back at this one when it's all said and done.
Here's Hanley Ramirez.
Now batting, the first baseman.
As he'll take a look at ball one. A base hit in his first trip. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. This one also hit deep to left field. It's out of here. It's a solo shot for Hanley Ramirez. Number 10 for him on the year as the Giants have now taken a 3-0 lead.
Well, he won his last start, but he didn't give up any long balls. He's already given up 2 here, so he's got his work cut out for him if he's going to get the W in this one. He's going to have to start keeping the ball in the yard for starters.
Here's the Panda now, Pablo Sandoval. And he's first pitch swinging here as he lines this one into left field for a base hit. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of two ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics and it seems to work for them, or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
That'll bring in Joey Rickard. Skied into straightaway right. Edman moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
Up next to the
All right, so time now for the Cardinals' Road to the Show report as we see a pair of prospects performing at a high level in the upper minors. Here's Buster Posey now as he rips it on the ground to second. Wong for 1. On to Goldschmidt, and it's in time, a double play, and the side is retired. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday night baseball after this. Here's Colton Wong now. He was cut down at second, attempting to stretch a base hit his first time through. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. And the pitch. And he fouls this one off. And he looks at a cold strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1.
Now batting.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring up the big bat of Paul Goldschmidt. Ground ball right side. He's got it. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Now batting.
So with 2 gone here in the 4th, let's check out our pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And as you see there, just 1 mile an hour separating these 2 arms so far. 96 on one hand, 95 on the other. So here's the cleanup hitter, Brad Miller. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Miller hits in the 240s, so there's room for improvement in that regard.
You know, Matty, I know his career batting average jumps off at the page, but this guy can help a roster in a lot of different ways. He brings value to the manager on a daily basis.
The 1-1. No runs, 2 hits, 1 error for the Cardinals to this point. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. The 1-2 pitch. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Rickard retreats to the track and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as the side is retired. Next to bat for the Giants, Brandon Phillips. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
Now batting, the pitcher, Jeff Samardzija.
So here now is the pitcher, Jeff Samardzija. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. 3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Good movement there, and he's not even close. 1-1.
Man, I really don't know how you swing at that. He must have had his mind up he was going to swing as soon as the ball came out of the pitcher's hand.
And he'll try to hold back on the pitch inside, but he pretty clearly broke the plane that time. It's strike 2. No offer at the curve that time, and it's knotted up at 2-2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Full count now, 3-2. On deck, the man they've all come to see, Yasiel Puig, waiting next. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
Now, I know he struck out there, but for a pitcher, that's a pretty solid at bat. Anytime you can make an opposing pitcher out there work and throw quite a few more extra pitches, that's a quality AB in my book.
Next to bat will be Yasiel Puig. As he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. A ball and a strike to the Giants leadoff man. One and two now as that one's fouled off. Now the pitch. Got him swinging. Made him chase outside the zone that time, and that puts an end to the inning. Giants. Welcome back to Busch Stadium as we send it down to Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And he told me he feels like they're being too patient at the plate right now. Too much of the time, they're finding themselves in disadvantage counts like 0-2 and 1-2. And that's basically never a formula for success. He said they're getting a lot of strikes to swing at, so the emphasis the rest of the game has to be to jump on those strikes early in the at-bat.
Thank you, Heidi. So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder, Paul DeYoung. He'll start things out here in the home fifth, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. Now the pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. DeYoung in an 0-2 hole here.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Well, he's really been good all game long until that one. He was definitely not trying to hit a guy when he's got 2 strikes on him. It just appeared that it got away from it.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First delivery to him on the way.
Especially after drilling the last guy up at the plate. That's just a great job to get your mechanics back under you and establish yourself back in the strike zone.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Rickards on the move. He's there and records the first out.
The batter.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Tyler O'Neill. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Starts him out with a cutter, and he gets him to swing through it. 1 strike. And you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering. Hit hard up the middle. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that into memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
Digging in now will be Matt Carpenter as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. To first. To Crawford for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Cards leave 1. Still down 3-0. Digging in and looking for more, Brandon Crawford. He singled his last time up.
Brandon Crawford.
First offering on its way. Chopped at third. This gets foul. It's 0-1. fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2. Pitch. Inside. As that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. And it's fouled away. The 2-2 one more time.
We got 3-2.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter's aboard to start the 6th.
And this is exactly what you want to do when you're trying to put a start away. Make him work his tail off, throw a lot of pitches, and get on base any way that you can. A big inning at this point of the game, and he's probably gone.
Mike Yastrzemski will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. Here comes the first pitch. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Cardinals are going to get something going in the bullpen now as a left-hander has begun to get loose. And this is on the ground to first. Could be 2. To second for 1. Relay to Goldie, and that gets him as well a double play.
That's one of the hardest double plays to turn right there because of the difficult throw the first baseman has to make. No problem this time, though, and they get the 2 outs they were looking for.
So in now for San Francisco, Hanley Ramirez. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
First pitch on its way.
Ball 1, no strike.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit hard down the line, but a foul ball. 1-1. A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Giants are down quietly. They lead it 3-0. Matt Wieters is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6.
32, Matt Wieters.
Nope.
He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. He'll enter play here with that average down in the low 200s. 1 home run and 7 driven in. And that gets him on the mound. And they still manage to get an out on the play. Whoa. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg And that is his plant leg, which is always a concern. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. One out, nobody on. And he'll fight this one foul off to the left as the count goes to 0-2. Again, another foul ball. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
I think he kind of trained the hitter's eyes in that at-bat. What I mean is you'll find the first 3 pitches are all down around the knee, so as a hitter, he's probably looking down there again, and that's the perfect time to raise his sights and make a good pitch up.
Samardzija's ready. Here's the pitch. Colton Wong is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
You know, over the course of a full season, you're going to have some clunkers, and this certainly looks like one. By the look on the manager's face, he's going to probably call a meeting after this.
2 out, nobody on. And another foul ball. Fouled away. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. And he fouls this one off. Counts even at 2-2 to Wong.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Cardinals. They trail in this one 3-0. Adam Wainwright is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 50, Adam Wainwright.
New inning set to get underway, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Pablo Sandoval.
Pablo Sandoval.
First pitch coming from Wainwright. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Hit hard on the ground is short. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting, the center fielder, Joey Rickard.
Digging in, Joey Rickard, 0 for 2 for him to this point. Ready to deliver, here's the first pitch. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Wainwright, a native of Georgia. He's a 15-year major league vet, so it's been quite the career for him.
Yeah, Matty, to play 14 years in the big leagues, without question, I can't tell you what this guy's seen. Add in the minor league stops, he's seen every corner of this nation right here. He's been on buses, he's been on charter planes. He's seen every part of what baseball has to offer.
Miller is over to his right, and he puts this one away for out number 2.
The catcher, number 20.
Standing in, Buster Posey.
Posey.
First pitch of the at-bat. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. This is on the ground over to first. Goldschmidt will take this to the bag himself, and with that, the inning comes to a close. Nothing across here this half of the inning. Seventh inning stretch time here at the ballpark. It's the Giants ready to go for the last half of the inning, and stepping in the long ball threat, Paul Goldschmidt.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Melvin Adone will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his third game this season.
Number 72, Melvin Adone.
First pitch on its way.
Someone on this offense needs to take it upon themselves to have a quality AB and start the line moving again.
A ball and a strike to the Cardinals' first baseman. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
Now batting, the left fielder.
Digging in once again, Brad Miller. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1.
Ooh-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
Adone is a guy that you'll notice attacks hitters with a high-velocity slider. Not the old sweeper. He really fires it in there and snaps off big numbers. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Yastrzemski at the track, the wall, and it's gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 8th home run on the season for him, and the Redbirds are on the board. It's now a 3-1 game.
What a great feeling right there as he circles the pillows. Finally able to get this offense potentially going with one swing of the bat. Being shut out all game, but not anymore.
Up next for the Cardinals, the third baseman, Paul DeJong.
So Paul DeJong digs in next as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Last time up he was hit by a pitch. Goodness, 0-2 now.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Paul DeJong becomes the second out of the bottom of the 7th.
Molina.
Stepping in now, Yadier Molina. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Now.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. But this will land untouched. And he comes back with one down and in for ball 3.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Cards claw back a bit on this solo home run. We'll march on to the 8th. It's now a 3-1 ball game. Now at the plate, Brandon Phillips. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Brandon.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Oh, that's out.
And now we'll see some action in the bullpen as the lefty starts to get loose. The 1-0. High in the air down the right field line. Right fielder is on the run, and he makes the catch in the corner. Two very good pitching performances illustrated there as we give you a look at our starter comparison in this 3-1 contest. Yolmer Sanchez will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Hitting for the Giants. Number 2, Yolmer Sanchez.
Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 1 home run and a dozen RBIs. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. 8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. In the dirt. It's 3-0 now. Now here's the pitch. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. Grounded back up the middle. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
Sometimes you get lucky in this game. I don't think pitch recognition-wise he would choose to swing at that exact pitch. But you know what? Sometimes result is the only thing that matters.
And now is Yasiel Puig. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. In the dirt here, and the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. Runners on first with 1 down. Too tight with that one. 3-0. chopper to short. Barehanded at his knees. Hats off to that one.
The batter, number 35, shortstop, Brandon Crawford.
Into the box now, Brandon Crawford trying to add some padding to their lead in the form of that run standing out there at second base. Hit softly down the line at first. And the off-balance throw is right there for the third out, and a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired. Giants leave one as the lead remains 3-1. Rod Martinez will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far.
Rod Martinez.
Bottom of the inning now, and into bat next will be Tyler O'Neill. In there at the knees, strike one.
Tyler O'Neill
gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
This is what a power pitcher will do to you if he executes his pitches. That was a 3-pitch strikeout, and with the kind of stuff that he has, it's not uncommon for him to absolutely dominate certain guys.
At the plate, Matt Carpenter as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. No hits to this point. Now here's the pitch. Fouled off. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And it's belted high and deep into right center. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he'll pull into second with one away.
Now batting, the pitcher.
And now you might start wondering about a pinch hitter. If that's the case, here's what the Redbirds have left on the bench. Maurice Montero is out of the dugout now, as it looks like he'll come on and hit for the pitcher, Wainwright.
In Lowry, Montero.
There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Swinging a ball pulled hard down the line in left. And this is going to find some real estate out there as he comes through off the bench with extra bases. Throw to second, but he's in there as they also push across a score to make it a one-run game. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given a chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
First delivery to him on the way. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2.
Somebody's getting frustrated. He's not used to getting hit around like this.
Swung on and missed, and it's even at 2-2. Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protect.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. Long throw to the plate. He's in there at the plate. And we are tied here in the 8th.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, they say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen, and I don't think a guy throws in.
Meanwhile, the throw to second is there, and he is out trying to steal the base. Hit on the ground to short. Crawford fields it cleanly. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and no one left. 9th inning coming up, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Andrew Miller will be on the mound to start the 9th. Inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half.
Andrew Miller.
He's set. Here it comes. Mike Yastrzemski is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike 1.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
1-1 the count now. And now pitch on the way. And it's 1-2.
I'm going to need to see a better game plan out of the hitter right here. That ball was at his eyes.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
I don't know why in the world anybody would want to be an umpire. That manager has given this umpire an earful on a pitch that he thought was a strike, and he's certainly trying to defend his pitcher.
A bouncer up the middle. And this will make its way into center field for a base hit, and the leadoff man's aboard now to open the 9th.
Now batting, the first baseman, Hanley Ramirez.
And a big pitch coming here late, so he'll step out and ask for time. Into the box, Hanley Ramirez, and it's fouled away. Go ahead run at first, nobody out. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Now the 0-2 pitch. And this is right past Molina and back to the screen. And a very big mistake, as that'll move the possible go-ahead run into scoring position.
Well, the intent there with that 2-strike pitch was obviously to get him to fish for something he couldn't do a whole lot with, but there's the risk that comes with that as well. If you don't execute or your catcher can't handle it very well, you give up 3 bases.
Fouled away. fouls this one off. Go ahead runs in scoring position here with nobody out. Fouled off. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Well, what do you do when guys keep fouling pitches off like this? I guess you could back them off the plate by throwing one inside.
Breaking ball well inside and taken for ball 3.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Ground ball left side. And that's through into left, a base hit. The runner scores from second.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's one that makes you feel really good about yourself.
Into the box now, Pablo Sandoval. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Line toward right center. And that's in there. Base hit. And they keep rolling here. They're runners at the corners with still nobody out.
The center fielder, Joey Rickard.
At the plate now, Joey Rickard, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 0-1 delivery. Now a ball hit sharply toward third, and he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit, and a big RBI there as the run scores to make this a 2-run game now.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a 1-run game where every pitch is so important. You're 1 pitch away from a solo, tying the game up. That's not the case now.
John Brebbia comes on now in an awfully difficult situation as there are 2 on here with nobody out. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Into center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit. Sandoval ignores his coach. He's chugging for home, and he's safe at the plate as they extend their lead to 3.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Standing in now, Brandon Phillips. And he puts it on the ground to second. Wong for 1. Relay to Goldie, and that gets him as well, a double play. Taylor Heineman will be charged with the job of getting that guy home as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at third.
Heineman.
In there, no balls and a strike. He'll check in here with an average of 325. 3 homers and a dozen RBIs. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
Here's the 0-2. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but on hit right now, I'm still sitting on that heater.
The 1-2. In the dirt that time, but a good block there by Molina to keep it close. Working for the punch out and the offering. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2. And he's seen a lot of pitches, too.
Edman will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So 3 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. Heart of the order, 3, 4, and 5 will get their shot in the bottom of the 9th. It's the Giants 6 and the Cardinals 3. Tony Watson is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the 9th.
Number 56, Tony Watson.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Hit
hard on the ground to short.
The first base.
And that's the first down. So digging in now, Brad Miller. He's coming off a solo homer in his previous trip. No balls and a strike to count. Comes set and the 0-1. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. The 1-1 home. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. And maybe some miscommunication there as the throw zips right by him. So that's his 3rd triple of the year.
Yeah, that's not a ton, Matt, but he looked very capable there of picking up some more as the season goes on.
So striding forward now, Paul DeYoung. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. Just gets a piece of it, strike 1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Watson, playing here in his age 34 season. He was a 9th-round pick back in the draft of 2007.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
So now to the plate, Yadier Molina as he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. High and deep down the left field line. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. Cardinals down to their final strike here. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here. And with that, this one is over.
Wow, what a week for these guys. Talk about firing on all cylinders. Winners of an amazing 7 games in a row. They say to never question the streak, and these guys aren't. They're just enjoying this ride.
And tonight's comes to an end, 6-3 the final. The San Francisco Giants came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Rod Martinez claims the win out of the pen, his first. Tony Watson closes the door for the save, his second. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Giants. 6 runs, 11 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. For St. Louis, 3 runs on 8 hits, 1 error. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 14 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.